Hello, this is Tagene Brown-McBean of Money Coaching Services, and today we are going to talk about what to do when you lose income. But before we get into the details, I'd like you to hit subscribe, hit the notification bell so that you know when we're on. So let's get into the details. Now, a lot of persons, because of COVID-19, have either lost their jobs totally or have gotten a salary cut. So because of that, we have some tips here to help you while you go through the transition of trying to manage your money. So number one is call every company you owe. Call the banks, call the furniture company, anybody you owe, call them. Call them and let them know what is the situation you are experiencing, and sit down and work out with them how payments can be adjusted to help you in the transition, because they want to help you because they see you have an interest in wanting to pay your bills. Because if you didn't want to pay your bills, you would not be calling anybody and telling them anything. You would do like some people and hide from your creditors, but you want to do the right thing. You want to pay for the services and goods that you use. So you are contacting them because it is the right thing to do. Okay, so that's number one. Call the companies that you owe, whether it is a bank or it is a consumer store. You understand? Anywhere that you have taken credit from, supermarket, wholesale, no matter where it is, call them and let them know what is happening. So number two is investigate options for you pausing your housing payment. What that means is there an option for you to pause the payments that you are making either for your mortgage or for your rent. For your mortgage, you would go to the bank and talk to the loans manager and work out something. And in the case of rent, you would go to your landlord and speak to your landlord to see if any arrangements can be made to facilitate you in this difficult time, right? So instead of you staying home and hiding from the landlord, or you are avoiding your housing payments, it's best to just be upfront and say what it is that is happening to you, what help you need, and take it from there. So number three is consider options to move into a more affordable home. For some people, they might have family that lives near, and it would not be inconvenient for them to get to work if they move from the place they are currently living and moved in with a family member, or move to a location that is less expensive than the area that they are at now, right? So think about the process. Think about if you had to leave your home now, whether it is somewhere that you rent or you've taken a mortgage. If you would have to leave that location and go somewhere else to live, how much less would you be paying? Or would you be paying anything at all? If you are staying with family, would your family member need you to assist with any payments to the household? Or what arrangements can be made to facilitate you in this coronavirus time where everybody having financial struggles one way or another? Now, number four is you looking for a side hustle. Yes, I said side hustle. What that means is that because your income has been cut in one way, shape, or another, a good thing to do is to look around and see what the market is actually paying for. And what that means is that look at what persons are buying now. Persons are buying masks, persons are paying for cleaning services, persons are paying for sanitation, persons are paying for website development, because the brick and mortar stores, most if not all, are transitioning their business or changing their business from just a storefront to online. And you need to look for the opportunities that will enable you to earn some money on the side. So look for what is in demand now. What is it that everybody is clamoring for right now, and see if you have a skill that will help you to earn some money from these opportunities that you see coming up. If it's a case that you have to do like a little short course, like a little skills training to be able to do something like this, that would be good, especially if it's a short course like a 1 month or a 2 month course, and you're able to find the money to do that. That is an investment in yourself and also an investment in your side hustle, right? So think about all of those areas. So just get a pen and paper and just brainstorm and write down all the things that come to your mind that you really see that people are spending on right now as a result of the impact of COVID and the opportunities that are now available to persons with certain skill sets, and you try to see if you can get yourself a part of that industry so that you can make some additional money. Now, number 5 is you keeping an eye out for persons who are hiring. Yes, keep an eye out. Some of you have lost your jobs. Some of you have gotten half your pay or less than half your pay. So if you can find an opportunity or a job that would bring you back to the financial status that you were, or present an opportunity that is greater than the one that you have right now, then it is worth checking out. So keep your eyes open for anything that can help you to get a better paying job, right? So don't feel stressed out because of COVID. Try to keep positive, try to keep your energy high, and just try to go from day to day. Yes, you're alive, you have health, so focus on the positive and keep moving forward. So number 6, and this is our final tip. Number 6 is to identify opportunities for small spending cuts. I know a lot of people, when it comes to finance, a lot of people don't like when you talk about cutting things, cutting expenses. But in truth and in fact, if you are not earning a lot, the only other thing that you really have much control over is the way you spend, right? And everybody has a slightly different way of how they spend, when they spend, why they spend. So you need to look at your own situation, write down all the expenses and see which expenses you can reduce. Whether it is you can take off $1,000 here, $1,000 there off the expenditures that you have, and to see how much difference that actually makes in your life. Or you can reduce the frequency of an expense. Some people say they buy certain things every month, right? And I'm not talking about grocery and things like that that are necessary. They buy other things that they buy monthly, but sometimes it is not necessary for these items to be bought monthly. So take in consideration things that you buy monthly or 2 or 3 times for the 1 month, where you can reduce that frequency. So instead of buying something 3 times for the month, you might consider, what is this contributing to me as an individual? Can I buy it 2 times for the month instead and save the difference in the money? So look at it like that. Look at ways for you to change the frequency, the number of times you actually purchase certain things per month. So this is our presentation for you today. You can check out the information that we have in the description. We have some other things that we think will be helpful to you and helping you to manage your money better. So this is Tagene Brown-McBean of Money Coaching Services, and if you have time, see you in the next video. Bye.